Hello, so I'm Bernard Viena. I'm the co-artistic director of this Art Festival 2025, and I have the chance to be with Ahmet Civelek and Mathias Kessler presenting their artwork. So maybe both of you, if you want first to present yourself, tell where you're from and how is your feeling here in Busan.
You want to start?
Hey, my name is Mathias Kessler. I'm an artist. I live partially in New York and in Austria. We arrived here like Monday, and we had a very intense week weaving that plastic carpet together, which was prepared already for 10 days. And we have a great time in Busan. We love it. The food is fantastic. The seafood and the barbecue, it's really, really great. And we have great company. Bernard curated not only a fantastic biennial, he curated a fantastic group of artists.
Hi, my name is Ahmet Civelek. I'm from Istanbul, based in New York. It's been like a week since we started working here. We have an amazing view of the place behind us as well. And also we put this here. Bernard has been amazing curating the space, and we've been very happy to be here, yeah.
Thanks. So it's not the first time that you are weaving plastic together. So before being in Busan, you developed this project once in Turkey. Could you maybe tell us a little bit about this process, how you came together?
Yeah, definitely. So me and Mathias have been friends for a long time. This is our first collaborative project. And Mathias has been working with works relating to climate for a long time, and I've been working with works relating to failure and destruction for a long time. And there was a meeting point for us to work on this project because in 2017, when China stopped taking the plastic from Europe, it actually moved to where my father is from. One of the sites was Adana in Turkey. And this is where our starting point was, basically, in Adana. We went there a year and a half ago now. With Mathias, we did a little research trip. And do you want to continue?
Yeah. So the thing was coming from the Austrian government. They had a big call for 13 artists in 13 countries. Knowing the problem in Adana, where Ahmet's father came from, that the European plastic trash goes there, I selected Ahmet as my partner, as my artistic partner. And then after the initial research trip to Adana, where all the German, British, and other European plastic trash goes and is illegally burned, dumped, dug in a hole, we went on to take that plastic and convert it into an economic value, into these carpets and into an art piece. And we had a workshop in Istanbul in a gallery, OG Gallery, where we wove those carpets together for 1 week as a performative work. And then we had shown them in the Austrian Cultural Institute along photos we did in Adana. And then it moved from being illegal plastic trash to be an artwork to Vienna, to the Künstlerhaus, and was shown in a museum. For us, the transformation to plastic trash to artwork, and now it's been handled, shipped, and sold as an artwork, was sort of important.
And regarding the weaving technique, is it something special made for this plastic work, or is it a weaving technique that is already used, and how far you developed it, in order also maybe to promote this kind of works to be done by others?
We had the idea because the project started in Turkey that we do something similar to carpets, rugs. And Mathias developed a way of weaving, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah. So basically, when you ship, in my studio, there's three main things. There's pallets from sculptures or from other big projects. You have always a lot of plastic material, foam, bubble wrap, etc., etc. And at one point, I decided with my assistant, let's not have any more yellow bags going into the trash, because I realized they only burn them, they don't recycle any of this stuff. So we started to weave these little carpets, but then this other project came along, so we just adapted necessity for my studio into the bigger project. And I think what happened is, over time, when we were in Turkey performing it with other things, everyone developed his own style to to weave on patterns. And it's a very interesting thing that everyone starts to see patterns, develop patterns, because you have a lot of different plastic, colored, uncolored, so you can do different styles, really. And that's sort of like traditional, also goes back to the human history of weaving stuff. And that they even go far, if you go to the Amazonias, they have like woven pattern for each tribe. Yeah.
And if both of you, and also for the social media, like have a message to give to the people of Busan, like you could, it can be a wish, it can be a transformative message. What would it be? Maybe you can one after the other, just like tell something for the Busanese.
I think plastic doesn't get recycled, so don't use plastic is the simplest thing, because everything for regular citizens that we think we recycle, it's not really real from our research. It all gets burned and goes back into the atmosphere that we inhale later. Use just less plastic.
And I think we really have to pledge to the politicians to just don't allow single-use plastic anymore. I mean, it's very simple. We as a consumer can try to use less plastic, but it's so pervasive, you can't really not use plastic. So we just have to say no to it, and it's a petrochemical lobby, and we have to hopefully rein it in, because otherwise we all gonna, I don't know, be plastic one day. We already are.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.